Federal Constituency of Gombe State. Mr. Speaker, there would have been no need for me to really throw my voice on this motion. We have listened attentively, and the last 5 speakers, more especially the last speaker who has been at the helm of affairs as a commissioner, and he has just shared his experience. Mine is that we also have to pay due diligence to the structure that are prevalent in our higher institutions. They are limited by logistics in terms of finance, in terms of structure, in terms of facilities for learning. If we limit it to only WAEC and JAM without a filter to an individual institution that would like to confine the student to its own peculiarities, then I don't think we are doing or being fair to the respective institutions, Mr. Speaker. Again, WAEC, JAM, yes, in JAM you chose your choices 1, 2, 3, assuming that a particular university A, about 700 students have applied through JAM, and JAM gladly considered them. But the university has only limited space for 500 students. What criteria is that institution going to use to lay off the remaining 200 that were supposedly suggested to it? Having said that, with the other reasons given, to me, the motion is good. I am not going to condemn it or ask it to be stepped down simply because it is not an issue worthy of consideration, but simply because this is an institution, and in the 8th Assembly, a resolution was made. Such issues was discussed exhaustively, and a stand was taken similar to the last previous speaker. And then the bodies were charged to really put in place. And as a result of that, JAM were proactive. WAEC too have been proactive. I can remember last 2 years, my daughter, though a brilliant one, her WAEC result was withheld. But after further consideration, all the other subjects were released except mathematics. Until today, she lacks mathematics in her WAEC. If WAEC is not exercising its due diligence in checkmating the results, such wouldn't have happened. And they say, we just had it, that JAM too withheld result. And the present registrar or the chief executive of JAM has been proactive. Apart from the revenue base, he has also added some academic approach. And I think our JAM has been sanitized, though more has to be done. Having said that, Mr. Speaker, we don't need to be contradicting ourselves. We are here to move forward, not to be standstill, talk less of going backward. If an issue has been discussed, resolved, and we are taking position, unless and if nothing has been done, we must pay tribute to it. But once it is there, we have the legislative compliance, we have the resolutions, then the bureaucrat should do the needful so that we can move forward. In that view, that motion, I throw my weight behind those of my colleagues that say it should be stepped down, not because of its own merit, but because it is filed out of time. Thank you.
Those in favor of the motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it.